thank you guys for coming, and we'll go ahead and get started here. We want to start off with a video. We were able to dig this up, as Stephen told you. Long lost video, never been seen before. It's probably actually from the early 60s, late 60s, early 70s. So we'll go ahead and start off with this.
How'd it go, Elvis?
I feel funny.
Kind of felt good, didn't it?
Is this real life?
Yes, this is real life.
Okay, now I have 2 fingers.
Good.
I have 4 fingers.
4 fingers.
Oh,
How do you feel?
well, I'm all shook up. I feel like a hound dog.
Crying all the time? No. Don't put that in your mouth, okay?
Well, why not?
Because it was very expensive.
Didn't you get dental insurance?
No, it's really more of a discount plan.
But I want insurance. I can't see anything.
Well, take your glasses off, Elvis. Stay in your seat. Stay in your seat.
Oh. Baby, do I have stitches?
Yes.
On my teeth? Like a tattoo?
Yeah. Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
Why can't I touch it?
Because it'll mess up the tattoos.
Oh. Do I have insurance?
Well, it's not exactly, but discount plans are a cost-effective alternative.
Oh, you have 4 eyes!
Hey, we saved more money with the discount plan.
I feel funny. Why is this happening to me?
It's okay, Elvis. It's just from the medicine, okay?
Is this gonna be forever? Is this gonna kill me?
No, it won't kill you, Elvis.
Well, that's our intro video, but Randy's actually going to speak to us here for just a couple of minutes about a couple of things, kind of where the company's going and just what we're doing with Elvis and all that different sort of things. So, Randy, go ahead.
All right. Well, you know, there's just things we've been doing this year. One of the things we've done and added, we've added Aetna, which has increased the conversions. I mean, you guys are well aware of that. We've added renewal emails. There's just a lot of things we're constantly trying to add. Now we're adding the dental insurance, and it's something, I don't know if you guys remember at the Christmas party I mentioned that we're going out adding insurance this year. Well, now we've got all the contracting done, we've got everything lined up. We're in how many states now?
Quality's in 1.
Quality's in 1.
We have an agent 6.
Okay, agent 6. So anyway, it's a process. It's not anything we're going to just do full force, but it's more of a growth time period for us. So anyway, we're going to try to appeal to the one thing a lot of you have heard me talk about is we have 100,000 people come to our website every month, and there's about 95,000 people who don't buy anything. So how do we help attract and convert some of that 95,000 that do not buy that come to our website? And the dental insurance is one of the products we're going to help on conversion. And I'm going to talk about the 3 pivot strategy, which a lot of you guys have heard me talk about before, but I'll go over it at the very end of the meeting. Okay?
With this kind of transfer period, doing new things, you know, a lot of stuff is going to change around the office, mostly in the sales room, but it affects every aspect of the office, from tech guys to anybody who's touching the phones. There'll be a lot of just temporary stuff that we're trying out, like transferring calls to certain people is because still, if you're not licensed, you can't talk about insurance. So we'll be doing stuff like that. Hopefully, we'll be rolling out a new website and doing some new things on the website where we can be able to touch more of those 95,000 people Randy was talking about, to be more of a help to them. And also, really, with all of this kind of stuff, we're going to need just a lot of help. We have a lot of stuff that's going on. A whole new box of, or bucket of orange we're opening up. So we're just going to need everybody to pitch in, be hopeful, and be really flexible while we try and figure this whole thing out slowly but surely. With this, we wanted to give you guys a little bit of a reminder. So as you're thinking about people, especially sales guys, but everybody in the office, as you're talking to people on the phones and you're thinking, hey, does this person kind of fit the profile? We'll be doing some training on the profile of who we're going to send over to the insurance team. But do these people really fit the profile of what I'm looking for? People who are kind of like Elvis, people who, hey, I just want insurance. Or, people who really just want their dentist. But we have something for you. Is Aaron, did anybody see Aaron? Can somebody, Jeff, can you stick your head out there to see if Aaron's up?
No. Yay! Yay!
Thank you very much. Well, I'm sorry, Aaron couldn't be here today. He wanted me to come out and talk to y'all. Fortunately, I didn't know you were going to be playing that video. One of my high points. But sometimes, a man wants insurance. That's important. So, you may think it's funny, but I wanted insurance. So we've got some little reminders for here. When you're talking to somebody on the telephone and they just don't want a discount plan or they can't find their dentist, you put this up in your cubicle and you just remember sometimes people want insurance, okay?
Will you autograph mine for me?
I'll do that for you later. I do want to point out a little something today. We had a man pony up this morning. To sell insurance, there's a big test, big daddy old test, and it's a difficult one. You got to take some time to study, go out and everything. We had a man step up today and pass that test. So I want to congratulate Mr. Cooper Payne. Come on up, Cooper Payne. Today, you are the king. After this, you got some ice cream Snickers he's going to pass out to everybody. Congratulations. So be sure to thank him, all right? We're going to have a seat there. Thanks.
We wanted something that will stick in your head. And I think that will accomplish the task there. Is that the official name now if someone wants?
Yeah, the official name of somebody who just wants insurance is now called an Elvis. So whenever you transfer somebody to us, you can say, hey, I got an Elvis. And we'll know exactly what you mean.
I got an Elvis on the phone.
I got an Elvis on the phone.
All right. He said, but I want insurance. I don't want dental plan. All right. Well, you guys have heard me talk about the 3-pivot strategy. It's targeted traffic times conversion rate times lifetime value of the customer. And it's a multiplying effect. And targeted traffic is what we're doing with the insurance. Is there's a certain amount of traffic that just wants insurance. And this will actually help us in our pay-per-click advertising. We can start using insurance again. We had to stop that, I think, about at the beginning of the year. Isn't that right, Brian? Something like that?
Yes, that's right.
And it will help us to appeal to a broader market, even though that's what a lot of them are thinking mentally what they want. But they really just want help with the teeth. But there's just going to be a certain category that want insurance. Now, a lot of people, even if we just use the dental insurance as a way to help us sell the dental plan, we really don't care because now we can compare the product with dental plans. Now, you guys that aren't licensed can, but when you send the Elvis over to these guys, they're starting to get licensed, and we'll work out a system of getting people licensed, and so we'll determine what that is. But now we can compare. We can compare it on the website, and Elvis. Well, Aaron can explain. He just found out like 30 minutes ago what the rules are in comparing the plans, but it'll be very helpful. You know, even if we can convert a lot more dental plans, because now we can do that. We don't sell any insurance. I really don't care if it's a tool. Now the people that are supplying the product may not like that. They may want us to sell it, but there will be some percent that just insists on that. So now we have that option. It'll work both ways. It'll help us both ways. And then so that segues into the conversion rate. It just gives us more options. You know, we have the targeted traffic of the 100,000 people, and now the conversion rate, it's a multiplying. We can convert more percentages. Well, that helps us not only our closing ratio, but our cost per acquisition goes up. So we can spend more per application, which drives more traffic and increases more business. So it is a multiplying effect. And plus conversion rate, and then lifetime value is the third of the three pivot. And there's actually, we think, it looks like there's a greater lifetime value in the dental insurance. So if someone does buy it, it will ultimately be more profitable to the company. But also lifetime value, we're going to be referring people through surveys and so on to life insurance. Probably we'll test some health insurance. We'll probably throw that over the fence to some of the companies we're going to contract with. But it gives us upsell opportunities. So it's just not dental insurance and that's it. But there's a multiplying effect. Anytime we do something like this, it really helps us grow as a company. So that's kind of the plan. I know these guys have worked hard. There's a lot of issues with licensing in states, and regulatory, and Carrington, and compliance, and there's a lot of different things that it just seems so simple. Let's just start selling dental insurance, but it really takes a lot of work and a lot of thinking through, a lot of planning. As we start working on the website, that's going to be very complicated. How we get people on the site, not be confusing to them, because you want to make the complicated as simple as possible. But how to get them in the website and be able to in a simple way, help them understand exactly what we have and convert it to the product. So, any questions? Oh, and one last thing is you know, some of you guys have heard me say this. We want to be an entrepreneurial business where we're always trying things and testing things and testing environment and taking risks. You know, some things we do succeeds and some things we do don't necessarily work out initially, but we want to take risks. And if something we do doesn't work initially, a lot of times we'll park that and we'll make some changes that eventually will come back to that. And so everything we do is trying to learn. And as we entrepreneur and come up with ideas, we are taking risks. And failure is okay in some of the things we do. You know, some of the things on insurance initially may not work out exactly what we thought, but we make some adjustments and tweak it, and then, you know, over time we figure out how to make that work. And so failure just means you're closer to success. And I want to create, and you guys are that way, very entrepreneurial, always being creative, thinking of things, making suggestions. Everywhere from the sales department, you guys are always coming up with ideas, constantly. And, you know, I don't care if you've been there, you know, 1 day, 2 days. Sometimes someone will come up with an idea. And you guys, if it works, just rifles through the whole department, which is really pretty cool. Just the way that people do entrepreneur and think of ideas and